Okay, still at the Brad Garrett show at Shelby, and I've seen this car quite a few times before, and Mike has graciously given us the opportunity to learn a little bit more about his 73 Plymouth Cuda. So say hi, Mike.
Afternoon. Hi.
Okay, so I know the story on this car, but if you don't mind telling it again, what's the story on this car?
My brother bought the car brand new in 1973, and I bought it from him in 1980. I raced the car all through the 1980s. And
Drag racing?
Drag racing at Milan Dragway in Michigan.
Okay.
All through the 80s, early 90s.
How'd you do?
I was the champion in my class in 1989. We had two 10-week racing periods. I won the second 10 weeks.
So tell me what's going on under the hood here.
It's the 340 with about 10.5 to 1 compression ratio. Hooker headers, 4-barrel carburetor, 750 double pumper, and it's pushing about 350 horsepower.
Nice. Gets up and goes. But there's a story to this car, though,
yes.
right?
In 2010, I had a project going on at my house. They were replacing my garage floor and driveway.
Yeah.
And the contractor goes, hey, why don't you take it somewhere for a week or so while the concrete dries? I'll take it down to my brother's. He has a nice big barn.
Perfect.
A tornado went through. So it literally survived a tornado in 2010.
And there's an homage to that. Let's go back here. Look at this beautiful paint job, and look right there on the back fender, a nice twister right there.
Yeah, I had a friend, and he said we needed to get a tornado on it somewhere.
Yeah.
And so when we repainted the car in 2010, we put the tornado on it on the rear quarter.
So what kind of shape was this in when you first got it?
It was in good shape.
Yeah.
It just needed to be painted.
Okay.
All the damage from the tornado was superficial. We were able to repair everything.
Good. Divine intervention there.
Yes.
I like that. This is the other woman. It's a car. You know what they say, if you get your kids into cars, they'll never have money for drugs and alcohol. So, like the Landau top on this too. Now, why the Cuda? Why this? Of all the cars you could have bought, why the Cuda?
Well, my brother bought it, and so I bought it from him.
So it was just a circumstantial
It was just
thing.
circumstance.
Yeah, you're not a particular Mopar fanatic or anything like that?
Turned into one.
Yeah, I don't blame you. But, okay, so you got this beautiful hot rod. You've done some racing with it. What got you into cars to begin with? I mean,
I worked for an automotive supplier.
Okay.
And so it just kind of came naturally.
Yeah. So.
And I was only about 10 miles from Milan Dragway, so yeah. Kind of. And my brother actually set the car up for racing.
Okay.
And so when he sold it to me, why then I just continued.
Perfect. Perfect. It's great. I grew up right next to the Pomona drag strip where they did the Winter Nationals every year.
Yeah.
That stuff gets in your blood,
Yes,
especially
it does.
when you do it when you're young.
Yeah.
This is a beautiful car. Do you have anything else in your automotive collection?
This is the only car I have.
Only car you need.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Well, I see you at the shows all the time with this, and I got to tell you, it's a beautiful car. And the 73 Cuda, that's a pretty desirable car these days.
Yes, it is.
I don't know what they're worth these days, but I think this has got to be worth quite a bit because you've done a really beautiful job on this car. Really, really love it. Thank you for showing us your
You're
Cuda.
welcome.
Appreciate it.